adrenaline, yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Hey friends, welcome back to another Watchdogs Legions episode. Before we start, just want to say, I pre-recorded this, and my dumbass deleted the camera for this episode, so you will not be seeing a camera in this. Also, there's going to be a lot of cuts in this episode because last Wednesday didn't actually save, so I'm going to be chopping this video up. Anyways, let's get into it.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
So that's what the microchip is for. Compliance. The second you step out of line, she can slaughter you and sell you for parts.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Alright, so while we wait for that... Oh, dear Lord. What? A bare knucklery? Alright.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
Bagley, what do we have?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has two leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
It seems I have options.
I've marked both on your optic.
Come on, Bagley. No, you didn't. Let's do this side. No.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues.
I just did this briefing then.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Suspicious timing, to put it mildly.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the night at Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Oh, of course you have, Bagley. When I have more free time, I might,
What the fuck is going on? Shit, there's no need for that.
I've found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
What's with the exclamation mark?
Don't let the tit-head get away. Drone, initiate search.
Oh my god, I keep doing that because I'm thinking it's GTA. Text me, baby.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Shall we pop in for a quick hello?
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Fucking paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go in here, dude. Whoa, careful there, buddy. Don't want to kill yourself.
quite the interior decorator, isn't he? Look at all these traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
On it.
Oh, dear
Welcome
Lord.
to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Surprise. Are you kidding me? Ubisoft, are you kidding me? Really? An Assassin's Creed? Oh my god. That's the Assassin's Creed Eagle Dive every time you go off a high building. Ubisoft, no! Oh my god.
Move! One more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Hardly. More like the exact opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Please don't! We're here to warn you. Albion knows you're in London. You have to run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Oh, we know. Why the hell else would I be out here risking my neck?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Oh, please. We're on the same side. Cass already tried to kill us once, and we know he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move in! Move in!
Damn!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Bloody hell.
Be advised, we are on the trail.
Shit. Okay, well, we gotta go rescue Becky now. Brick. Brick.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout.
I know, I figured that out. I gotta go rescue her. Frickin' heck, man. Oh my god. missile drone, the shoot. Okay. What is this? Yeah, don't need that. Okay, oh, we gotta go. Oh, she's been arrested for 30 minutes. Okay.
That's motivating. Let's go, Bags.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Non-essential travel is not recommended.
All right, Chief.
Now, what do we
That was a
have
pretty-
here? You know what's fucked up? Just by stopping to chat with me, they put you on a list. But it doesn't have to be that way.
I was about to say the same thing to you. I'm looking for someone that can get to difficult places. Is that you?
That sort of depends on the place, mate. Why'd you ask?
There's a file at these coordinates. Get your hands on it. We'll talk some more then.
Look at the accents, bro.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insight.
Okay, let's go pick up these files. Wait, but what?
Leader on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Okay, let's... Entertainer? What the frick? Okay, I need to recruit these guys. Okay, let's recruit him first.
What's he saying, Bagsy?
Virus install complete.
I bet he likes that. Let's hit him with the good news, yeah? It's all done. And how? I'm sitting here watching my virus drain their wallets with a celebratory toasty. This worked out well. We should do it again. So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec. Yeah, all right. Fuck it.
Okay, so now I actually am recruited. There we go.
I've got coordinates for the two suspects. Scrape their optic data. That should give us more than enough to incriminate them.
Copy that.
Okay, so I actually got that one done now. To recruit these guys still. And to those, you'll be done in 11 minutes. Potential. I already did you, man. Okay, hopefully it saves this time.